Hi, I'm Natalie A.
And I'm Melissa Cummings-Quarry.
And we are the co-authors of Grown, the Black Girl's Guide to Glowing Up. So I will start reading from my foreword. So this is a really important book. This is a big deal. This is Grown. For the first time, you, a beautiful, unique, special, phenomenal, creative and intelligent black girl, have something that is written just for you. A book to show you how to own your choices, to live your truth without fear, to lead the bold, colourful life you truly deserve, to be grown on your own terms without limits or apologies. For a lot of my teenage life, I struggled to feel included in British girlhood. I never saw myself in magazines, on TV shows, or on the cover of books everyone loved. It seemed that, as a young black girl, nothing was created with me in mind. At the time, I just shrugged and moved on, but now I see how sad and excluded it made me feel when I couldn't read a book at school that dealt with my experiences or my culture, or pick up a magazine with a free lipstick that would actually suit my complexion. Being a teenager and trying to understand who you are and what you want is difficult for everyone. But I don't care what anyone says, life is harder for young black girls, period. It can feel like everything you do is studied under a microscope. If it's not our teachers treating us differently, it's strangers being harsher on us, or our families wanting us to grow up and act like women, but not too much, before our time. So many people have opinions on what you need to do, what you can study, when you should start working, how domesticated you are. Yet at the same time, you're being told by everyone around you to enjoy being young because you don't have bills to pay or any real problems. There isn't time for you to just be a baby girl, to be vulnerable and just be a teenager. There are so many expectations placed on you, but the same energy isn't applied when it comes to encouraging you to embrace what makes you amazing and set your own independent path. I know that when I was younger, I felt like I couldn't just be me. It was this pressure to act like someone I wasn't that led me to holding back, not chasing my dreams with my full energy, and it made me want to shrink myself so I could be accepted. But when I reflect on it, there was never a need for me to have held back who I really was. Every black girl is unique and special. No one has the same natural talents or perspective, and this is what sets you apart from everyone else. This is your life and your story, and you get to make the choices that are best for you, and you don't need to apologise for who you are.
Squad goals, how friendship and sisterhood can shape your life. You may call them your squad, clique, gang, crew, or your people them. Whether there's a whole group of you rolling deep, which is you and your girl versus the world, your friends play an important part in shaping the person you are now and the person you're becoming. It could be as simple as helping you choose an outfit for carnival, or as deep as giving you advice you didn't want to hear, but you needed. Having your friends support you is invaluable. Natty and I have gone through so much together over the years. Bad boyfriends, even worse hairstyles, terrible outfits, problems at work, and our first major girls' trip. Our friendship is built on being there for one another and always having each other's back. Whether I'm phoning her in the middle of the night or she's sending me 10-minute long voice notes, I call her my ride or die. And she proclaims to everyone who will listen that she's my baby father.
My husband.
So no matter what or who we come up against, it's us against the world. Our friendship has helped to find who we are as women. Although I like to think I'm a force all by myself, when I get together with my girlfriends, we are an entire movement. We become unstoppable. I start to believe I can achieve everything. They empower me to reach my goals and deal with situations that are getting me down. That's how I feel, or how I know black girl magic is real. It's the only way I can describe what it feels like to be surrounded by people who want to see you win. I wouldn't even be able to call myself grown if I didn't acknowledge the love and support that's helped shape the woman I am and the woman I'm still becoming. The relationships I have built with people who look like me can probably be singled out as the most definitive and life-affirming experiences I've ever had. People who grew up like me, who spoke the same language I did, who experienced the same things I did. It may seem minor, but for me, being able to just exist without having to explain the very essence of who I am is kind of a big deal. Being able to rant and rave without needing to break down why I feel like what I feel is refreshing. I don't want to have to explain why I wear silk scarves to bed, or set out the pressures and responsibilities of being the eldest daughter in an immigrant family before I can complain about my parents. I shouldn't have to justify why I'm cancelling plans because it's a deep conditioning day, or why I'm hiding from the woman I just called auntie. No, I'm not related to her, and yes, my mum did tell me not to eat at her house. There is something extra special in having those people who just get you. Friends you can flash your eyes at, and they're able to interpret exactly what you mean without any words. You know that look you give your girls when it's about to go down? That smirk you share when a plan is coming together? Or the way you all burst out laughing over an inside joke that doesn't make sense to anybody else? Those are the people who form part of my sisterhood, the family I choose. Girls I can cry with, girls I share my deepest, darkest secrets with, girls I party with, girls I holiday with, girls who give me great advice, girls my parents absolutely adore.